Hi everyone, this is Dale Pinkert at Forex Stop Hunter. We have the ECB meeting today. Earlier in the week, I thought the dollar might take a little breather back towards 96.40, but we're breaking out today in the dollar. Looks like we're headed towards 99 with the potential of 102 before this completes. I'm starting off with the weekly chart of Euro USD. So everyone knows I've been bullish the dollar, bearish most other currencies, and here we are threatening the recent low for the move. There are a lot of euro bears here, and we could get some type of reaction, but I do believe before we see a peak in the dollar, that this red line can take us all the way back down under 108, maybe down towards 106, 105.80, which coincidentally, if you look back towards April, that was the election win by Macron, and we left a gap to the upside on the weekly, which is pretty unusual. And it looks like we might be on our way back down there to cover that gap and fill it. Don't believe in chasing markets, but don't believe in trying to catch a falling knife either. So Dixie looking great, Euro looking very negative right now. Possibly a little divergence here, but it's just too early from an intermediate term basis to start top picking the dollar and bottom picking the euro. I think more towards the April, May, June time period may be more appropriate. Next week, the next chart's a weekly chart of cable. And next week we have so many significant votes. I really have a hard time wanting to trade cable with all the tape bombs here. But if I'm right about the dollar, this bounce in cable is also terminating here. So very possible that we're going to head back down towards the lows that we had in 2017, maybe even take them out, head back down towards that 120 to 117 area in the weeks and months ahead. Who knows if it could happen quickly if we have a problem with a hard Brexit. So basically, dollar looking great. This is also putting pressure on stock indexes. I talked about the SQQQ yesterday, SPXS for bearish ETFs. They're working very well today. And I also talked about the daily on the Nasdaq, which is my last contribution. As you can see, we're trying to hold the 200-day moving average. I said 70.80 was a very important close by Friday, so there is a possibility, unless we have a huge reversal. Market's trying to recover today. Maybe there'll be some type of positive news, but to me, it looks very likely that the correction of this recent rally that we had from the end of 2018 and in earnest in January and February may be completing here in March. And to me, it looks like the market could be vulnerable. NASDAQ getting a weekly signal, outside week to the downside if you pull up your S&P weekly, NASDAQ weekly, which is a pretty negative candle. It is a big warning sign that this market is losing momentum. I do believe, just like the dollar, that on an intermediate term basis, the dollar will make a new high, causing this correction in the stock indexes. My longer term target are underneath the 6,500 handle in NASDAQ. Remember, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Good hunting, and see you tomorrow.